All right, ladies and gents, let me see if we can get the chat rocking. There we go. Kenya, good to see you. Kenya, I sent you a message on Facebook. You probably ain't see it yet. You probably been busy. Hit me up when you get a chance to check it out. Karen Israel, good to see you. Two, three. All right, ladies and gents. Oh, you sent me a message? Okay, I didn't see it. Okay. Keith Foster, Fort Worth. Welcome, welcome. College Park in the building. Okay, welcome, welcome. Saginaw, Texas. Coach Seymour, welcome, brother. Get y'all paper and pen. Let me see. Can you say you did? Yeah, I didn't see it yet. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it. My bad. My bad, pimping. I'm on it. All right, all right, all right. Grab your paper and pen, young ladies. We're gonna talk about five different timelines on this particular Facebook Live tonight. Five different timelines that will definitely impact your network marketing business. Okay. And y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me okay. I'm sure you can. But I just like to confirm, do a little line maintenance before we get it going. And we are going to be shooting you straight this evening, like we always do. Live from St. Louis. Welcome, Jessica, to see you. We're gonna shoot, we're gonna shoot it to you straight. All right. Like we always do about this time. I appreciate y'all dialing in. Okay, well, let's get started. And we're gonna set this, and thank y'all, appreciate it. This is going to be from a standpoint or a foundation of what it could be. And I say what it could be, I use that word, what it could be, very intentionally, because based on these timelines, you can either go faster than this or you can go slower. Okay. It's really going to be up to you. And the last thing I tell you before I give you the five timelines that will really impact your network marketing business is you'll have a guy who he messaged me on Facebook the other day and Will, man, I just feel like I didn't get the support from you and you didn't help me, really grow my business and this, that, or a third. And I responded to him politely, kept it civil and literally told him all the things I did, the assignments and this, that, or a third that he never took advantage of, the calls he was never on, the events that he never attended, the Zooms he never got, all of this type of stuff he was plugging in. He was like, okay, fair. And he wandered off into the darkness, and I'll probably never hear from him again, which is totally fine. Then I get other people, okay, that I've personally sponsored who are investing, Will, man, this income is changing my life. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I found the company. So glad I joined with you. I've made this amount of dollars and I've never done that before in my job, much less network marketing. And I'm like, good, rock on, keep it moving. Now, you see the same sponsor, one person successful, one person unsuccessful. Okay. If you look, so you get reps, even if you want to take it, because it's not you. Like you as a sponsor are actually a very, very small piece of the puzzle because a person can have a great sponsor and the person can be not very good in network marketing. You got to really understand that. So my sponsor in my previous company or two companies ago, three companies ago was good. And I was good. My sponsor when I came to HBN was all right, he tried, he did what he could, but he's not very good. Okay, especially from a company loyalty standpoint, not very good. But guess what? I was still good. In fact, I passed up his income and his ranking, which proves it can be done. So just understand that the best distributors have bad sponsors, but the best distributors have good sponsors too. Okay, some of y'all got some rock star sponsors. Okay, but then if you understand that the really bad distributors have bad sponsors sometimes, and then other times, terrible distributors who don't get any results and quit, they got good sponsors too. Okay, so if good sponsors sponsor reps that don't do good and successful reps, and if bad sponsors sponsor reps who do really good and they sponsor reps who don't do so good, what is the real X factor? Who is the most important person in your network marketing success equation? Based on what I just said, which nobody can really dispute, it's all facts. Who is the most important person in your network marketing equation? Let's see. Let's see who can kind of pick up what I'm putting down. Yes. Thank you, E. Team Trinidad and Tobago in the building. Yes, you. You will always be the number one indicator of your success. But Will, my sponsor don't help me. I totally understand. Coach Marcus' sponsor was so bad, he not only led a smear campaign against Coach Marcus, which didn't work because Coach Marcus is a man of God, he's a man of integrity, you can't hurt that guy. He tried to steal Coach Marcus downline. I mean, he was a terrible human being, okay, from a network marketing standpoint. So if Coach Marcus has an absolutely terrible sponsor, okay, and he still ends up becoming top tier successful in this industry and at this company, do you really need a good sponsor in order to be great network marketing? Answer is no. Answer is no. Yeah, trying to steal his PMs and everything. Yeah, you just don't. I'm pretty sure Seymour's sponsor is terrible. I don't know. I thought Seymour was Coach Marcus, but he's not. So I'm not sure. But Seymour, do you have the sponsor I think you have? Because it's not Coach Marcus, I don't think. Y'all work together like brothers, but I think Seymour, who got the garbage sponsor? Seymour? I don't know. My point is, you can have a terrible sponsor who jumps to another company, just bouncing around company to company, leave you high and dry, and you can still be great. Look, Angie Penn said her sponsor quit. We don't know who Angie Penn's sponsor is. It don't matter. Is Angie's sponsor her sponsor quit? Sometimes it's better if your sponsor quit, honestly. Eve said she has a great sponsor. That matters. Okay, yeah. Or does it? So just keep that in mind. Okay, yeah. Charlotte Whitaker's sponsor quit. Yeah, you can't worry about it. So here's the moral to the story. We're going to dive into 5 timelines that positively impact your network marketing business. Here we go. The worst sponsors have sponsored sometimes really, really great reps and sometimes reps who don't do good. Okay. The best sponsors have sponsored reps who did great and then sometimes reps who didn't do so good. So the sponsor is not going to be the indicator of success a lot of people think it is. The true X factor in your network marketing success is going to be you, and I can't put it any other way. But Will, the company, 2 months ago they lost my order. Former sponsor, because you got it. So you got a good sponsor now with Coach Marcus, or you had a former trash sponsor. Yeah, you rolled up. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Will, the company lost my order. The mailman lost my package 2 months ago. That's why I can't succeed. I totally understand. Don't we all have to deal with the same post office, the same shipping, and the same company warehouse? Well, yeah. Well, how come some people are successful with the same warehouse, same UPS, same DHL or whatever else, and you not? Oh, okay. Well, Will, the product's so expensive. They just cost too much. If the products were just cheaper, I could really sell a bunch of product. Okay, well, I'll tell you, the company would love to make a cheaper product, but they actually want to make products that work. So that's what quality costs. So that'll start there, all right? They want to just have products that work. They don't want to rip people off. They want the products to work. So that's number one. But number two, so what you're telling me is if the products were cheaper, you could really blow it up. Yeah. All right, let me get this straight. On a leaderboard and even off the leaderboard, aren't there a ton of people that are selling 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, some 60 orders a month, if not more? Well, yeah. Okay. So it's really not the price of the products or the shipping that's hindering anybody else. It's really just you. All right, man, that's true. But it's the pay plan. The company would just squeeze out just a little bit more money out the pay plan. If the company would just pay a little bit more money, then I'd be successful. Then people would join me more. I'd recruit more people if the company would just pay out a little more money. Uh, do you see this particular individual sponsored 30 people last month? This individual sponsored 40. This particular individual has sponsored 3 to 5 people every month for the last year. There's tons of people sponsoring tons of people, but but it's not working for you. And that person, whoever that hypothetical conversation I'm having, you will find people in your organization who will always, always, always want things to change, but they don't want to change. And that type of distributor is never going to win, especially in the long term, because they're still playing the blame game. All right. So that being said, don't be that. That is 80% of behavior. You want to be a top 20%er. You want to be a top 20% of the network marketers who make 80% of the money. Do not think like the 80 percenters, think like the 20 percenters, and the mindsets are just different. Okay, the mindsets are going to be different. All right. So that being said, let's dive into 5 timelines that will impact your mindset regarding your network marketing business. Okay. Number one, all right, first timeline. On average, statistically speaking, in the industry, on average, a rep will stop building within the first 90 days of joining. Okay, you need to know that. And I'm going to put a bow on that toward the end. So put a star by that because we're going to circle back to that concept. Okay. The average rep in network marketing is going to stop building, or they may stay using the product for a little while. They may be on auto ship for a while or have an emotional impact with the product, become a great customer. But the average network marketing rep, statistically speaking, is going to quit building within 90 days. Okay, that's number one. Also, a part of that same timeline, I found some recent information, and this is in the social media era. Okay, is that the average rep in network marketing, some studies say, will quit building within 6 weeks. So depending on what information you look at, you have somewhere between a month and a half to 3 months before a new rep is going to quit building the business. Will, how do we fix that? I'm going to come right back around, and I will show you how to fix that. Do not worry, okay? Number two, the second timeline that you need to understand is that it takes an average of 3 to 5 years with the same company, okay, for you to achieve $100,000 in income, okay? It takes an average of 3 to 5 years. And this, again, I don't think y'all are average. I think the people who are in our organization, the people who pop on our Facebook Lives, the people who attend our events, see y'all in Vegas, the people at that level are above average. That's my personal opinion. However, just giving you some statistics tonight, keeping it funky, keeping it raw with y'all, all right? That it takes an average of 3 to 5 years to start making $100,000 a year in network marketing. It takes an average of 3 to 5 years. Okay, average 3 to 5 years. Sometimes it's slower, sometimes it's faster. All right, but on average, it's going to take 3 to 5 years of consistent part-time work. Okay, with the same company. All right, to get that first 100,000 and then turn it over into annual. Because until you hit the 100,000 cumulative, something about achieving $100,000 in commissions cumulative, you will get to 100,000 a year way faster than it took you to make your first 100,000. I'm gonna say that again. It's the weirdest thing. I don't even understand metaphysically how it works. Statistic, and again, I'm not going to make any income claims. I'm just letting you know some true stories based on statistics, which you can easily find in the industry. Okay, and it's a given. It's a given that 90% of people, 95% of people are not going to achieve these numbers. I'm not talking to them. They're the people who are quitting within 6 weeks. They're the people who are quitting within 90 days. I'm talking to the people who are committed to the industry, committed to the business model, committed to the brand, okay, of what we're doing here with the Green Organics family of companies. But these are the numbers for people who actually make the money. I'm not studying the losers, okay? When I went to my college basketball tryout, my college basketball tryout, when I went on my college basketball visit, okay, and I'm at the University of Chicago, and I'm watching, just as a freshman, when I went to Tulane, I'm just looking around, seeing what's going on. The coach at the University of Chicago did not point out even the coach at the University of Cincinnati, they didn't point to the dude at the end of the bench. Talking about, hey, this guy's a walk-on. The only reason he's on the team is because his dad is a booster and donates a bunch of money. They were pointing to the guy on the court shooting, saying, yeah, man, that's Manuel. He's probably gonna go pro. You know what I'm saying? He's averaging, 15 and 10 as a freshman. He's gonna probably average 20 and 15 as a sophomore. He's probably going to the pros, man. You can, watch that guy. They weren't pointing out the proverbial losers. All right. So in network marketing, I don't care about the 70, 80% of people that are going to quit your team or this, that, or a third. I don't care about the 80%. It's not that I don't care about them as people. It's just time is our most valuable resource. And I have to spend time with the people who want to be 20 percenters. I have to spend time with the people who want to win. I can't spend time babying the people who are going to fail. Insurance company statistics have long since told us, okay, that 70% of people in every walk of life and every career, network marketing and out of network marketing, people, college education and without college education, lawyers and non-lawyers, professionals and blue collar workers and white collar workers, men and women, 70% of people are going to die broke, period. Insurance company statistics have told us that for a very long time, okay? But now we're looking at the numbers, and because of inflation and some other things that the government's doing that's kind of weird, it looks like about 80% of people are going to die broke because the gap between the lower class and the upper class, the middle class, is shrinking. So if you're in the middle class, you're going to have to make a decision very quickly to go up or go down. The middle class is shrinking. Therefore, it's looking like 80% of people are going to die broke. All right. The statistics already say 70%. Those numbers are going up, not down. Okay. Just got to keep that in mind. So we're not catering our training and information to the 80% of people who ain't gonna make it. All right. We're talking about the rock stars, the people who want to be great. All right. So that being said, it's going to take an average of 3 to 5 years to make that 100,000. You can do it faster, you can do it slower, but I can tell you, not making income claims, just telling you true stories. Once you hit that 100,000, for some reason, once you accumulate that amount, you get to 100,000 a year minimum way faster than it took you to accumulate 100,000. And that's why it's important to give and to don't be afraid to give the proper income disclaimers and things like that in every training that you do, even within our group and even in our posts. On the top of my photo album, I have on there, we work really hard. Okay. So we make good money. You might not work hard. So in theory, you might join and not make any money. Okay. We let people know up front, bottom line up front. We letting you know that you will have to put in work. Can it be from your phone? Sure. Can it be from social media? Sure. But if you don't work, you're not going to make any money. And we work hard. Now, the work is not physically hard. It's mentally demanding. But at the same time, I would much rather that than working out in the hot sun for 20 hours for less money. Okay. So let's move on to the third timeline. The first timeline, and we'll show you how to fix this problem. The average network marketing rep will quit building. The same person who tells you they want to get involved in a business and be great and go to the top and all of that stuff, the average rep will quit building anywhere from 6 weeks to 90 days in a business. The second timeline is you have to be working consistently part-time with the same company for an average of 3 to 5 years before you make your first 100,000. A lot of people do it faster. A lot of people do it slower. That part is really up to you, but that's the average. The third timeline, okay, it takes on average 10 years, okay, for a person to become a network marketing millionaire. That's on average. Okay, some people do it faster, some people do it slower. The people who do it faster probably already have some experience in network marketing, or they're already networked, or they're a real high credibility person. We don't know. But what I can tell you is, on average, out of all the millionaires that I've ever interviewed in network marketing, it took them an average of 10 years to become a network marketing millionaire. And that's 10 years with the same company. 10 years with the same company. I got to put that out there. Will, why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, there's an epidemic going on in the network marketing industry where people are not taking responsibility for their results. Okay. And they're thinking that the next hot company, whatever it is going to make them rich. Ooh, that company or that new hot product or that, whatever. Ooh, the momentum. Ooh, I got a pre-launch with this. They think that the pre-launch or the company or the product or the pay plan is going to make them wealthy. Okay, at the end of the day, it's what it's always been. Network marketing is a personal development program with the compensation plan attached. Okay, now as far as products go, Green Organics companies have the best products in the world. That's my personal opinion. And I have been a part of some of the largest, best, most profitable companies in network marketing and some of the best network marketing companies in network marketing history, best health companies in network marketing history. I've been a part of those in years past. Green Organics has the best products I have ever had in my life, period. That is a fact, okay? As far as pay plan, I've been a part of some companies with some incredible pay plans, okay? And I'm going to always shoot y'all straight. Is the Green Organics pay plans for the companies perfect? No pay plans perfect, okay? Because no people are perfect, and people design pay plans, obviously. But is it the best pay plan that I have ever been a part of in history of network marketing for the average person who wants to come and get involved? Yes. Just understand. Eileen says that's why she joined personal development 30 years ago. Eileen must have joined when she was 7. Okay, she was a baby when she joined, little baby network marketing, joining for the personal development. All right. So just understand that. So in my personal experience, uh, if you want to just look at all the factors, Green Organics is going to have the highest quality, best products, best dollar to CV ratio, most aggressive, most balanced and fair pay plan I have ever seen. Okay, incredible customer service, and it's only getting better. A lot of people don't realize that. Y'all weren't here. Some of y'all weren't here when COVID first started. And y'all weren't here when the company was switching warehouses and had to change the software and move, but didn't shut nothing down. It was like the Wild Wild West. Okay, it is only getting better. And for those of you who don't know where we've come from, you can't really appreciate where we're at in the same way that some of us more old school Green Organics reps can really understand. Donna knows. Donna knows. She was here in the beginning. It was worldwide. It was wild. But guess what? The people who stayed are all, doing exceptionally well because of the loyalty to the industry, the loyalty to the brand, the loyalty to the company, the loyalty to their mission, and the loyalty and integrity to the people that they promised they were going to be great and were going to be successful. Okay, you really got to understand that. All right, when you tell somebody, uh, and I'm gonna just tell y'all a quick story. When I was first in the industry, my first company closed because I'm a company loyal person, right? My company ended up closing, so I had to find another company. And when I found another company, I found myself loved it, great company, great product, this, that, or third. Uh, but I ended up talking to some people who I had talked to before who didn't join me the first time with my first network marketing company. And they were like, yeah, well, we want to join, but look, you told us the last company was solid. And look, they closed. You told us the last company was the best thing since sliced bread. We could build a business, but they closed. So what make you think this company is not going to be the same? All right. So you just got to understand. Donna said it took 3 buildings and consolidated, made it one to bring everything in house, make everything more efficient, more streamlined. Yeah, that's a big process. 3 buildings and consolidating to make one enormous complex. Yeah, that's a big deal. Okay. So this is something that I noticed. Whenever you jump to a new network marketing company, regardless of the reason, you are going to lose credibility. You're going to lose a little bit of credibility, sometimes a lot. You will lose credibility with your team because they thought you were leading them in the right direction. You will lose credibility with your hot, warm, or cold market, anybody who's watching you because you always jumping and starting something new. You like the person on Facebook who changed their relationship status every 3 months. Okay? Ali said at her first company, the CEO got indicted. God, dog. Yeah. Okay. So just know that the network marketing millionaires, the 7 and 8 figure earners, they spend an average of 10 years with their same company because you got to build that volume. Okay. You got to understand that. People say, well, I want a guarantee. There is no guarantee in business. Okay. In fact, the root word of the word entrepreneurship, if you go back to the ancient French and Latin roots of the word entrepreneur, you'll understand that that word has an element of risk in it. Part of the root word that comes from means he who takes risk. Okay, so there is risk involved in business. Don't come here for guarantees. You want a guarantee, go get a job. And the job won't even really give you much of a guarantee. I know people who are great who work at their job in their career for years and get laid off for next to nothing sometimes. It's called at-will employment. Scary, 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 okay? Let me give you the fourth timeline. The fourth timeline is the timeline I call the Dexter Yeager timeline. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Dexter Yeager is the top earning rep, rest in peace. He passed away a couple years ago, but at the time of his death, and in fact, still, he is the number one earner in network marketing history. And in network marketing commissions alone, Dexter Yeager from Amway made over $600 million. Okay, made over $600 million in network marketing commissions. That is more than 99% of the NBA. Okay, but people call network marketing a scam. Whatever. Quick network marketing fact: Amway, the Amway Arena is where the Orlando Magic play basketball at. A network marketing company owns the Orlando Magic. The DeVos family made so much money from network marketing from Amway that they ended up buying an entire NBA team and the stadium, and they drafted Shaquille O'Neal, I believe, in 1992. So anybody who thinks Shaquille O'Neal is a great basketball player and think the Orlando Magic or the NBA, you think the NBA is going to be dealing with pyramid schemes? No, they know Amway's solid because they have money. Your broke uncle might not know any better. Oh, network marketing is a scam or a scheme. He don't own an NBA team. Oh, network marketing, you'll never make any money in that. They don't own an arena. Just understand when you talk to people who can buy NBA teams, they understand. They get it. Amway owns half of Grand Rapids. I believe it. Yeah, network marketing is solid. And look, that's the part I love the most. The owners made a ton of money. The reps made a ton of money. People like Bill Britt and Dexter Yeager made hundreds of millions of dollars in network marketing commissions with that one company. Okay, so the Dexter Yeager rule is this. When he joined Amway, he said, you know what? I've never done this before. I'm going to join this company. I'm going to stay with this company, and I'm going to work this company part-time when I'm not working my full-time job. I'm going to work this company for 5 years, and I am not going to quit and not even think about entertaining another network marketing opportunity until I've been with this company for 5 years. Okay. And at the end of 5 years, I won't even quit before 5 years, even if I don't make any money. That's called the Dexter Yeager rule. So just understand, when people like myself and Coach Marcus came to HBN, we were already very familiar with personal development and network marketing leaders and industry icons and things like that. And that's what we aspired to be. And I remember, same thing for him, same thing for me. When we joined HBN, the first green organics company we ever heard about, okay, we said, you know what? We joining, and we not even looking at nothing else till 2024, 2025. We're not even considering anything else. Okay, not even considering entertaining another opportunity, no matter what. Even if we don't make no money, we will be here building HBN for 5 years guaranteed. Now, my 5-year anniversary was like a month or 2 or 3 ago, something like that. Coach Marcus's, did I make a post for my 5 years? I don't think I did. I gotta make a post. I don't really think I did. I probably need to. Coach Marcus made 5 years, 5 years, and he didn't. And he said it too. Said the same thing. So we talked to each other at the last event because we were coming up on 5 years. We said, "Hey man, it's been 5 years. What we gonna do?" And he was like, "You know what I'm gonna do?" I'm like, "I know what I'm gonna do." Stay put and plant a flag. It was amazing. And so what ends up happening is now we put another 10 years on it. Okay, we're not going to look at anything else, even entertain nothing else, no matter what, until 2035. At 2035, Lord willing, Coach Marcus and I will sit down and have a dinner as we always do and say, hey man, what we doing? Plant that flag again and run it. So right now we're on 10 years. We're on a 10-year run now. Okay, so just understand that is the mindset of people who made millions of dollars in network marketing, as Coach Marcus and I have. That's the mindset. We ain't looking at nothing else. We never were. That's the point. You had a lot of people had a lot of potential. Came into HBN, made a significant amount of income, 30, 40, $50,000. Some people made 100,000. Then got distracted, poof, gone, and have never duplicated those results ever again. That's life. That's life. Okay, so we told you the Dexter Yeager timeline because we want you to understand the mindset that Coach Marcus and I, as people who've made millions of dollars in network marketing, we want you to understand the mindset that it really takes. You can't come in and try to make that type of money when you come in and go, all right, I'll try it out. That's one level of commitment. That level of commitment, that'll make you a couple $100, maybe, but it's not going to make you 6 or 7 figures for sure. Then there's another level of commitment. I'm going to do my best. Okay? That'll make you some good money, put you maybe in the $50,000 to $100,000 range over time. There's another level of commitment, and the level of commitment is I'm going to do whatever it takes. As long as it's moral, ethical, and legally sound, I'm going to do whatever it takes. That is the mindset of multi-million-dollar earners in network marketing, period, point blank, end of story. I wish there was another way to do it, but it's not. That's the 5-year rule. And once we joined GoDasana, the HBN sister company, I think that was last year, it's the same 5-year rule applies. We ain't looking at it. Don't matter. I'm always going to build HBN, but I will just make better use of my time and build 2 companies at the same time. And if it was not the same owner and the same product formulator, I wouldn't have even looked at GoDasana ever. But I said, oh, okay, Paula. Oh, Alexandria. Look, Donna. Kathy. Oh, look, Troy. Everybody. Oh, Alexandria. Oh, all right. I get it. Sister company. It clicked. I understand now. and I went from there. And I can tell you, Go to Zanders has been as much fun, if not more fun, than I had my first year at HBN. So it's been about a year with Go to Sauna, and we didn't really, September 23rd, Go to Sauna 1 year. Good job, Mayor Peterson. So it's been about a year because we all joined around the same time. And I don't know, loving it and enjoying it. And truth be told, my first year with HBN, I hit the $50,000 mark. My first year with Go to Sauna, I hit the $80,000 mark. So oddly enough, I can't predict what the next 4 years are going to look like for Go to Sauna, but I'm making money faster with Go to Sauna, probably for a couple different reasons, than I am with HBN when I look at my first year. And that could be a couple different reasons. So I'm going to look at it over the next 4 years and talk to me in 5 years. I'll let y'all know what I think. All right. We'll be here. All right. That being said, that was the fourth timeline. Now, this is the fifth timeline I'm going to give you. This is the last timeline I'm going to give you, the fifth one. We covered the first timeline was 6 weeks to 90 days. The second one was 3 to 5 years. The third one was 10 years. The fourth timeline was the Dexter Yeager 5-year timeline. Now I'm going to give you the last timeline, okay? I know that's not Tasha correct. You know what? My New Orleans people in the building. T, what's up? Good to see you, girl. Good to see you. All right. Now, here is the timeline that I was on. This is my skill set timeline. And I want you to write this down, and I'm going to tell you something very important right around year 7, and then I'm going to tell you something important around year 11 or 12, which is where I'm at right now, okay? So here we go. In my first year in network marketing, I made my money back my first week by doing a home meeting. I doubled it in 2 weeks, and that was because of a home meeting. I didn't know how to present back then, but my sponsor and his sponsor did. So they came and did meetings at my little apartment in Denham Springs, Louisiana, and I was able to make my money back my first week, and I doubled it in 2 weeks. And within 6 months, I was earning over $14,000 a month. I made my first 6 figures in network marketing shortly thereafter and retired, okay? Retired from work, and I haven't had a job since. Now, that's all true, all verified. You can go look at the newspapers and figure it out. Magazines, newspapers, audio, interviews, and everything else. Now, here's the thing. That company closed. That company ended up closing, okay? That's a part of the story people never hear. So I had to go to another company. But I want to tell you, my first year in network marketing, when I was majority of that, my first company, understand I worked on one skill and one skill only. Okay. The reason why I had the results that I had my first year in network marketing is because I understood the concept of leverage. I didn't understand the industry at all. I understood the concept of leverage. And I read books and chapters on how to invite. Okay, if it was a book or a video on how to invite for network marketing, that's the one skill I learned my first year. So you can write it down. Year 1, concept, leverage, skill, inviting. That's all I did my first year was learn how to invite. Invite people to watch a video, invite people to come to a meeting, invite people to use a product, invite people to get a sample, invite people to take a look at a pre-recorded message, or invite people to get on a conference call, invite more people to a home meeting. All I did my first year from a skill standpoint, okay, was become a master at inviting. And it took me about a year. It took me a whole lot of books and videos and a lot of doing it in real life the wrong way to learn the right way. Okay, that doesn't work. Scratch that out. Ooh, this works. I'll go with that. Okay. In my second year, when I had to join another company because my first company closed, is what it is. You know, when you're new, you don't know a good company when you got one. My second year, when I was at a new company, I was no longer working with my sponsor who was previously, because they was going down with the ship. They was like, well, we ain't leaving the company. They ain't going to close. They're going to bounce back. Sure they will. So I went to another company. My sponsor in that upline, they stayed there and went down with the ship. And one of them dead. True story. The other one not even in network marketing no more. I think one of them's in network marketing with a different company, but ain't making no money. It's life. Okay. So I went to a new company and I couldn't leverage my upline anymore, like talking about, because I had to become great. I had made over 100 grand. I need to be the one making the magic happen now. And so my second year in network marketing, I mastered presenting. Okay. I became the person who would do all the conference calls and go do all the presentations at people's houses. So previously I used to leverage other people that were more successful and better at it than me coming to my little one-bedroom apartment to do meetings in this, that, or the third, I became the person my second year in network marketing who would do all of the meetings. Okay. So my second year in network marketing, I mastered the art of presenting. Until this day, I can present any network marketing company in the world. You give me 10 minutes worth of time to research and learn about it, and I'll be able to do a presentation, and the right people at the right time will enroll. Now, so I was good at I had to learn how to present because I couldn't rely on upline no more. Okay. It had to be on me. My second was presenting. Now, my third year, after doing a lot of presentations, I realized that I would do the presentation and things are going really well because the right people at the right time would join. Because that's all the only people we're looking to, to recruit. The only prospects I'm ever looking for is the right people at the right time in their life, period. They're either ready or they're not. Okay. Ready or not. Now, what I noticed at the end of those presentations is that a lot of times people had questions. And sometimes those questions would take the form of objections. And I was like, oh, okay. So at the end of presenting, I would look and I would see, and I would always tell people, get with the person who invited you to the meeting. They can answer any questions. Go ahead and get you started. I saw some people come to those meetings that were really, really intent on joining and doing the business. But then when they went and talked to the person who invited them to the meeting, they would leave after that and not join. I was like, okay. So I said, let me reintroduce leverage. I'm going to start leveraging myself for them. Let me bring the concept of leverage back around in year 3. And also in year 3, I focused on learning how to close and how to handle any objection. So over the course of that year, I'm still inviting, okay? But what I'm really doing is doing a lot of presentations, and I'm becoming an expert closer. And in fact, I'm an expert closer, and I'm learning how to overcome objections. In fact, there's a video somewhere. I don't know where it's at on YouTube. It was on my YouTube channel. I may need to do it again. It was called my 20 favorite closes for network marketing. It was one of my most popular YouTube videos ever. I don't know if it's a private link or public. I'm not sure, but it was called my top 20 favorite closes for network marketing. Until this day, that is one of my most requested trainings and videos from other companies and other people that I've ever done is my top 20 favorite closes, okay? Because once you learn how to handle objections, you still got to learn how to close, all right? So, man, that was a good video. All right, I have no idea where it's at, by the way. Okay, so my third year, I became a great closer and learned how to handle objections. Now in year 4, okay? In year 4, who? Is she really? Let's see. Look, everybody, do me a favor. Pause for the cause for the lady of the hour. Do me a favor. Just drop in the chat and y'all show our CEO, company owner, Madam President Paula Scarcella is on the chat, is in the live. Y'all go ahead and show her some love. Show her some love. Show Madam President some love in the chat, please, for putting this thing together. And we'll get back to it. Okay. And so my third year, I became really good at closing. Okay. Closing and handle objections. Then I realized this. I was doing a lunchtime presentation for some guys. We all out at lunch and I'm presenting and everything. And they were like, man, Will, we love everything that you're talking about. However, we just saw you recruit that waiter, okay, and we don't like how you did that. We feel like you're taking advantage of that guy and this, that, or a third. And I was like, wow, man, I think I'm helping that guy. I'm thinking I'm going to help that guy become successful. And he doesn't want to work at a restaurant no more. He wants to be a business owner and come here and order everything like I'm doing with y'all. And those two guys didn't join. And then I had to learn in year 4, I had to learn a very, very powerful concept. It's not about life being fair or unfair. I had to learn a very powerful concept in year 4. In year 4, the skill that I decided to master in year 4 was rapport. Ladies and gentlemen, without rapport, you have nothing. I want to give you a quick example. Now, love him or hate him, we can say that President Barack Obama is an amazing public speaker. Love him or hate him, it doesn't matter, but an amazing public speaker. Anyone who doesn't think he's an amazing public speaker is probably not a very good judge of public speakers. However, if we have friends of mine who are super, super ultra conservative, even if they wanted to become public speakers and he was offering a free public speaking class, they wouldn't go. Why? Because people who are far, far right don't have any rapport with President Barack Obama. That's life. Now, next example, love him or hate him. Okay, you got President Donald Trump. Love him or hate him. Okay, he's an incredible businessman. Okay, I don't care what you think. about a multi-billionaire like that who ran a campaign out of his own pocket, all right? However, he's a really, specifically in real estate, like it or not, really good businessman, owns golf courses, all that type of stuff, okay? I could have friends of mine who are super, super ultra liberal, left-wing liberal. They may want to learn how to become, rich in real estate. Even if President Trump was doing a free seminar on how to become rich in real estate, my super, super, super left-wing liberal friends, they wouldn't go. They wouldn't even show up. Okay, why? Because they don't have any rapport with him. So what does that mean? It means that even if someone has an opportunity or a skill or something that you want, if you don't have rapport, it don't matter. In network marketing, without rapport, you have nothing. You can't, and the invitation don't matter. The presentation don't matter. Your closing ability does not matter. Okay, so in year 4, I had to really focus on learning rapport and getting rapport dialed in. Okay, that's an incredible skill. And if you don't understand it, you should start YouTubing videos on rapport immediately and then start reading some books on rapport because it's an amazing skill that'll help you in your everyday life, not just in network marketing. Okay, in year 5, all right, I noticed that once I had got good at inviting and presenting and closing and rapport, in year 5, I understood the value of promoting events. Okay, now I'm gonna just tell you, notice I didn't say planning events. I'm good at that. Notice I didn't say attending events. Everybody attends an event, especially when it's fun and it's in Vegas. I said promoting events. If you come to an event without a team member, you are missing the point of what events are really designed to do. They're the number one leverage tool in network marketing. That's why we still do them basically at an 80% deficit out of pocket. Why? Because we know how important they are for you and your team. So how many people on this call understand the 4 color personality types? I'm sure most people do, okay? And just to see, pop quiz, to see if you really understand the 4 color personality types, the 4 types of people you'll meet in network marketing, the 4 types of prospects you'll have, okay? In the chat, what is a red personality type's motivation? Put that in the chat. What is a red personality type's motivation? Let's see. What is a red personality type's motivation? Let's see who gets it first. If you have a prospect and I say that is a red personality type, what is their motivation? Let's see what y'all got. See who. Okay, Rick Burnett, money, wealth. That is their number one motivating factor. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a personality type, a prospect, and you're talking to somebody who's a prospect who is a blue personality type, okay? What is their motivation? A blue personality type. What is their motivation? And this is all on year 5 promoting events. Okay. If I got a prospect who's a blue personality type, what is their motivation? The blues. Who gonna say it first? Fun. Thank you, Marcellus Mack. A blue personality type's trigger, their main motivation, their keyword is really going to be fun. Okay. So if you're prospecting someone who is a red personality type, they're going to really be driven by competition, recognition, attention, and most of all, money. They like to have money and they like to have everybody know that they have it. Okay. That type of person is not going to respond the same to the blue personality type. The blue personality type likes money, but they really like having fun. They like to travel. They like music. They like the social atmosphere. They like to party. Those are the people who are going to join a network marketing company, not really for the money as much as the social atmosphere. Okay. While the red personality type, they don't care if you like them or not. What the comp plan looking like? That's how they talk. Where is the money? Where is the money in the comp plan? Our team gonna crush everybody. So those are just 2 of the other personality types that you're going to see. Let me do the other 2 more. Okay. What is the main motivating factor for a green personality type and then a yellow personality type, and put them in order? Let me see who's really been paying attention at the boot camps over the months and months and years that we've been doing them. Who's been paying attention to the trainings and the lives that we've been doing here? We give you this information. Put that in order. The green personality type and then the yellow personality type. Yes, the green's personality type, they are going to love information. They love data. They love to learn. And the yellow personality type, yes, they love to help people. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, your invitation, if you want a person to attend a meeting or watch a video or try a product or anything like that, evaluate your opportunity. You have to know whether or not their motivation is money, success, and recognition. Is it fun, travel, music, social butterfly? Is it information, learning, and data? Or is it yellow? Are they a nurturer? Do they want to help people? Okay, do they have a real heart for people even above themselves? We have the same opportunity, but how you present it matters. Okay, just understand that how you present it matters. Well, how come you're talking about a refresher with the color personality types when it comes down to promoting events? Because if you don't understand how to promote events, you're missing out for one of the biggest tools on building your organization. Because if you want someone to attend an event live or on Zoom, if they're a yellow personality type, you have to phrase it differently. Okay, man, I'd really appreciate it if you were able to get on the Zoom or you were able to attend the training. It would help me out a lot. It would mean a lot to me if you hopped on the training as one of my team members. I'd be honored to have you on. It would make me so proud if the leadership saw our team with the most reps at the training or on the training. Okay, so yellow personality type. So yellow personality type should love events. Events are where you're going to get most of the information at. I remember we did an event one time. I think it might have been in Denver, and Miss Akua Offset Brooks and her husband, Dr. Romeo Brooks, were at the event, and the training that was provided, we didn't even think Dr. Brooks was going to train. Dr. Brooks just hopped up and started dropping gems. The information provided by those two incredible individuals, anybody there had a paper and pen, just writing notes. Oh my gosh, doctor said, Dr. Brooks said this, Dr. Brooks said this, oh, cool said this, oh, Miss Osset said this. What's that recipe again? How do I mix those oils? Oh, I put how many drops? The green people were all there for the information. Okay. The yellow people were there to learn how they can help people. The red personality type people love events because we do recognition at every event. Okay. Recognition is the biggest part. Our recognition portion at our Dallas event ran so long that the group that had rented out the facility after us was trying to come in. And we were like, man, we're not done. We could squabble it up outside, but we're not done. It was crazy. It was crazy. We should add a whole extra hour for recognition because we had a lot of people to recognize: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, six-figure earners, coaches of the year, consistency awards, just recruiting contests. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Okay. And then the last color personality type is going to be blue. And the blue personality type is going to love events too because it's a party. We're going to be at Area 15 in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going to be at Duel and Axis. We got a surprise for y'all Sunday night that's going to blow your mind, okay? For the reps who are really building, the non-builders, that ain't for y'all. We got some special stuff for the reps that have been putting in the work. Very, very special stuff for y'all. On Sunday evening. It's like it's a party and you're going to love it. Everything Vegas. I mean, what's not to love, okay? But that being said, learning how to promote events helped me galvanize my team and helped all the color personality types all get fed, okay? They all loved, everybody who attended the event loved it because it was something for each core color personality type. I didn't even realize that. When I moved into year 6, I realized that over the course of 6 years, I had really gone through my entire hot and warm market several times. And in year 6, I had to learn how to generate leads. I had to learn how to generate leads on social media. I had to learn how to run newspaper ads, learn how to buy leads, drop cards, everything like that. Some people try to do cold market lead generation way too early in their career and haven't even been to their hot or warm market yet. Some of y'all got neighbors in your same zip code, don't even know you have an online health and wellness business, and they suffering with bad sleep, back pain, psoriasis, all high blood pressure, all kind of stuff. Okay. But if you've been with the same company for 5 or 6 years, right around year 6, you should start focusing on lead generation, how to generate leads, and email marketing campaign, everything else, because you all right, fine. But if you haven't been with a company for at least 5 or 6 years, and you say, well, I ain't got nobody to talk to, you're not being honest with yourself. There is no way in the social media era that you have talked to everybody that you know in the whole world in 30 seconds. Man, cut that out, bro. Cut that out. Your barber don't know what you do. You never talk to your hairdresser about the business. The babysitter, the pastor, first lady on the deacon board, they don't know what you do. You got so many people have no idea what you do. Some of y'all have never even gone live on your Facebook page one time about the business, ever. Some of y'all have never even posted a product in your story with your link, ever. Just so you know. So, but right around year 6, I had to become a master of lead generation. And then I noticed something very strange. I noticed that when I was generating more leads and inviting, presenting, closing, doing calls, promoting events, this, that, or third, more people were joining, but people were still quitting, building at that rate of 6 weeks to 90 days. I'm like, wow, why are people joining the business and still quitting? And that's why in year 7, I had to learn and master a new skill. And in year 7, that skill was onboarding. In year 7, I had to finally learn the skill of starting new distributors off right. Starting new distributors off right. Okay, what does that mean? Start new distributors off right. When a new distributor joins, you got like 24 to 48, 72 hours to make them some money. Okay, that's why the hot market system we teach, we'll be teaching it again in Vegas. You got to make them some money. However, there is a process that we teach. There's a process that we've used. We've taught it on these Facebook Lives in this group 100 times. It's all over the YouTube channel. We'll have a little checklist for you in Vegas so you can check it off. It's called your new member checklist. And whenever you sponsor a new, you'll be able to take a copy of it home with you and make more copies of it. You can screenshot it, totally up to you. But you'll be able to take that paper and go, okay, has my new distributor completed step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's 10 steps. Okay, a new member orientation list. That will make sure, it can't guarantee your new member success. Only they can guarantee their success. But it can guarantee that you're giving them the best start possible. Okay, and once I gave my new reps the best start, once I realized that you can't just sign people up and then go on to sign somebody else up and assume that they're going to figure it all out. It took me 7 years in network, 7 years in network, hundreds of, no, millions, if you want to add it up over the 7 years, millions of dollars in commissions over that amount of time, not in 1 year, over that amount of time. And I didn't even know that I needed to help new members start off right. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as a sponsor, when you sponsor somebody, when you recruit them and you sponsor them, it is up to you not to make them successful. They have to kind of figure that out. But what you have to do is you have to start them off right. Give them a chance to win by educating them, going through a simple process, a simple system, step by step, to make sure they have the bare minimum of the mindsets and skill sets they need and the technical know-how to at least make their first $300. And you can complete that whole process on the phone or in person, and it doesn't take a long time to do. Okay. Now, in year 8, then the team really started going. So 7 years in, I was making multiple 6 figures a year, every single year. And it didn't matter what company I went to. This is before I found Go to Sign. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I found HBN right around that time. And in year 8, I think the same time I joined HBN. Yeah, I think it is. Right around year 8, I had already knew the network marketing skills. I knew inviting, closing, presenting, rapport, promoting events. That's why we were doing the second we heard that Green Organics was not going to do an event again because, COVID just started happening. I was like, cool, we'll do them. Don't worry about it. It'll cost us money, but we'll make it back on the back end. And even if we don't, guess what? We're going to pour into the team and the community and the entire company, regardless of who they're with. Everybody can come learn. And Coach Marcus will always teach that one team, one dream, and we all going to do this together no matter what. And it just works out better that way. And so in year 8, I had to really focus on the first time of learning and mastering the pay plan and understanding company pay plans. Ladies and gentlemen, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in network marketing and not understand a pay plan. I am living proof. It wasn't until I came to the Green Organics family of companies, specifically HBN back in 2019, when I first had to figure out the pay plan. In my 8th year in network marketing, I had to figure out the pay plan. Why? I didn't have to still make hundreds of thousands of dollars, but because I had never seen a pay plan pay out this much money. I'd never seen nothing like it. So I had to, because most of their marketing companies pay out around the same. HBN and GoDesigner almost identically have the most fair, balanced, and aggressive pay plan I have ever seen. This is not up for debate, okay? And I had to really learn the ins and outs of exactly where is this money coming from? How on earth? And then I could learn how to teach it. Now, why is learning our pay plan a very, very important skill for experienced network marketers? Because whenever I'm recruited by another network marketer, what literally happens all the time, most times I ignore it, but sometimes if I'm bored, I want to have a little fun, I'll say, sure, let's compare pay plans. We'll hop on a Zoom and we will go line by line through the pay plan. And typically at the end of that, they join us. Typically at the end of that conversation, they join us because our pay plan cannot be touched, period. I don't care if it's the next shiny, oh, well, but the owner said they pre-launching and they said we can make $10,000 a month without recruiting or selling nothing. Okay, Bobby, we believe you. Come on, man. You got to work, but this is the most fair, most balanced, and most aggressive pay plan ever. And we learned it so we could teach it. Thank you, coach. And that was all in year 8. Now in year 9, I had a mental breakthrough in my network marketing career. I never thought I would get to this point. Yeah, Eve, it does keep getting better. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Most people now are $100 100 CVHBN, 100 BV GoDesigner is what I'm seeing. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but just on my public Facebook page, in the last 2 weeks, we have posted, and that wasn't even all the people. That was just the people who was in the accountability group who had banners for us. More $500 earners, more $1,000 earners, 2,500, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 25,000. In fact, we just posted a new young lady, Chelsea out of New Hampshire. I'm not Chelsea, maybe on a Facebook Live or not. She was incredible in the accountability group that we did. And Chelsea just hit 40. She's actually passed $40,000. She'll be at $50,000 in no time. Watching these people in our family and our Green Organics family make anywhere from 500 to 50,000 in a relatively short amount of time is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in network marketing. So much so, while other companies are showing off ranks. Oh, we just got a new double, triple galactic commander. Oh, there she is. Y'all show Chelsea some love in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. She is over $40,000 in commissions. And I'm pretty sure that Chelsea introduced individuals like Tina, the coach Tina Rose Human to the business, multiple six-figure earner. I think Megan Devi as well. I know it's all Chelsea's organization. And what Chelsea did very selflessly is to make sure that all those ladies are on there working with each other in a straight line, which is very selfless. What Chelsea could have done, which a lot of network marketers would have done, is put the people who could have worked great with each other on separate legs. She could have did that and made more money for herself. She said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to operate in the best interests of my team and my organization, even if it puts me at a temporary disadvantage. And she's so humble, she's not going to ever talk about that. But I can tell you, she is one of the most selfless leaders that we have ever had a chance to work with across the board. And her organization really redefined how we look at products, how a lot of us look at the products that we have here at Green Organic. So that all happened right around year 9 for me. And in year 9, I became a product fanatic. I was already using the Green Organics products, but specifically HBN because we weren't at GoDesigner yet. But in year 9, I became an absolute fanatic about our products. I had done more videos and training on the Nova Coffee video, which went, viral by YouTube standards. The black seed oil video that people are still using today, still using that. Everything. Okay, everything, all the product videos. Me and Coach Sonic did some 3-hour product trainings. Coach Marcus took his product education to hold for some reason right around that time. Okay, and that's like when I came in, I was all about the pay plan. Okay, when Coach Kimberly was here, before I was here, she was all about the product. Coach Marcus was right in the middle. He was like helping me understand, Will, you got to find balance. Okay, I'm about money and product. Coach Kimberly's about product, but she's made a ton of money. Will, you got to find balance. And in that time, just getting to hang out with Coach Marcus Moore, meeting Kimberly for the first time in person in 2019, meeting Paula, talking to Alexandra on the phone multiple times, I learned that our products are so game changing, category creating. It's the Steve Jobs rule. Without your health, the wealth is irrelevant. Please never forget that. It took me almost 10 years in this industry to find a company like the Greeno Games family of companies where I've never not have at least one product within arm's reach. When I travel, I pack products just like I pack clean underwear. I do not miss products ever, but it didn't happen for a minute. Okay, it's incredible. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, Chelsea, Coach Kim, Tina, Megan, all these ladies, Eva, they changed my whole dynamic. Akua Offset changed my whole mindset around products like it had never been done before. Even people who are no longer with us, but I'll give credit where credit's due. Landy, Michelle, even though they, whatever, I pray for them wherever they're at. But that changed. I'm always grateful for everybody and what they bring to our table, even if they're not eating at our table no more. I'm always very, all right, they're still eating at the table, but they're acting like they're not. I am super, super grateful for all of the product information because it changed my mindset so much. And then in my 10th year in network marketing, because I had already learned all the skills, nothing else to learn, wrong. In my 10th year, I really understood systems. And that is why that right around that time period, we started teaching systems like the franchise factor. We started having a regular, it took a while for us to have a regular set schedule of training calls, of detox diva calls, of the buzz came back, coffee talk came back in this way. Events are every 90 to 120 days without fail. Even during COVID, you had all them people there in Dallas, masks, some people sitting in the back of the room. Year 10 was systems and really having unified, duplicable systems. Excuse me. And with systems, let me just be clear. You're really not trying to duplicate the method so much as you're trying to duplicate the result. But some things are just so basic and so necessary that you can duplicate the method for a lot of things, okay? But systems really took over. And now in years 11 and 12, we do a lot more personal development. But again, that's the first 10 years, that is that. Now, the reason I went down that whole decade-long timeline with you, okay, tonight is because those are things that it is going to be what we call non-negotiable for you to learn. But I learned those by trial and error with very little formal instruction. It won't take you a year to learn how to invite. Why? Because this is all you got to do to become a master inviter. Hear me out. What it took me a year to do, you can do in 2 or 3 weeks, if not less. Okay, let me be very, very clear. This is what you can do. Go to Amazon and look up any network marketing books on inviting. They're also on Audible. They're also at bigalbooks.com. Okay. And you need to read 5 books on inviting for network marketing. Okay. Color personality types, that counts. Icebreakers, that counts. First sentences for network marketing, that counts. You read 5 books. GoPro has a whole chapter on inviting. You read 5 books on inviting for network marketing, any 5 books you want, okay? And you will know more than 70, 80% of network marketers on inviting. That you can get that done in a week or two. You can do audiobooks for sure. You can do all audiobooks. Then you're going to go to YouTube. Okay, you're going to go to YouTube. You're going to watch 10 YouTube videos on inviting for network marketing, and you might need to watch them 2 or 3 times a piece. Totally up to you. But you're going to need to watch 10 YouTube videos, okay, on inviting. That may take you 2 or 3 days. That may take you a week. So now we're 3 weeks in. Okay, you already got your 5 books, you got your 10 videos. Then you need to take everything that you learned, and this is the hard part for a lot of people. You take everything that you learned, okay, and you put a work week of work in. What does that mean? 40 hours. You go take everything you learned. If you feel like you haven't learned it yet, read the books again. Role play in your mind. Take notes. You need to have read those books, listen to those books, or those videos so much that you're dreaming about the stuff because you saturated your mind with the same information for a 2, 3, 4, possibly 4 week period. Okay. So you've been in for about 3 weeks right now. You focused on one skill. Yes, you're using the products every day. Yes, you're on auto ship first of the month for 100 BV with either company or both for most of us. Yes, you're plugging into the Zoom, but guess what? That 3 weeks, you are becoming an inviting phenomenon. And then the last week of the month, you spend 40 hours using the skills that you learned. Okay. You don't watch football that week. Listen, you can take a year to learn the skill or you can master it in a month. It's up to you. Totally up to you. But you are going to have to spend on the weekends a lot of your times inviting on social media, testing all that stuff out in real time. You go to the grocery store, invite in person. If you're wearing your button, you got your button on, that's a form of inviting. If you sending out text messages, business announcement text, that's a form of inviting. You're inviting people to home. That's you got to put in. If you're not going to put in a work week, if you're not going to put in 40 hours toward a skill, just 1 week of work. Okay, now remember, my first year, I hit 6 figures in network marketing. My first year, I only learned one skill. Okay, and that one skill was inviting. Okay, so if taking a month to learn and truly master one skill is not worth you making $100,000, I don't tell you. That's on you. But work is required and education is required. It doesn't take you 2 years to master inviting and presenting. It can take you 2 months. Why? The first month we already handled inviting. Now comes down presenting. You're going to go to Amazon. You're going to go to bigalbooks.com. You can buy the GoPro book as well. Okay. You get 5 books, even if they're small, 5 books, audiobooks or paperback on presenting. Okay. Presenting for network marketing, public speaking, presenting, doing presentations, all of that. And then after you get those 5 books and read, guess what you do next? 10 videos. You go to YouTube, you watch 10 videos on presenting for network marketing specifically. But you can also watch videos on public speaking, Toastmasters. There's an actual public speaking competition, TED Talks on public speaking, on presenting, okay? And then what you're going to do, 5 books, 10 videos. Now you got to put in 40 hours of presenting. Hey, Jeff. Hey, look, man, can you do this? Is super fun, bro. Super fun, by the way. Hey, Jeff, look, man, what you doing Wednesday around 6 o'clock? Oh, nothing, man. I'm chilling. What you got going on? Can I come over there and practice my presentation on you? I got to do this presentation for work. I started a business. My mentor told me I have to do 40 hours of presentations. Can I come do a presentation? I have a 20-minute one I'm working on, a 30-minute and an hour one. Can I practice the hour presentation on you, please? And just you kind of critique it and let me know what you think. But I got to start getting my hours in, man. I'm not trying to be in school forever. I'm trying to get paid. These guys are, made millions of dollars. I'm trying to get to that level. Yeah, sure, man. Come over when. Book them. Book the presentations. You don't care if they join or not. It doesn't matter. But until you put in one work week, if you can't put in 40 hours or something, and you've been working 40 hours a week at your job for 10 years and you're still not wealthy, still in debt, your kids don't go to the school they want to go to, and you don't drive the car you want to drive, and you see, not there's nothing wrong with that, because we all come from here and we got to move up here. Okay, I've been there. That's the only reason why I can say it like that. I've been there. But you don't want to put in 40 hours. You don't want to put in one work week to master one of the most important skills in that market. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you what it really takes. What it really takes. Okay. And you can do the same thing with closing and handling objections. 5 books, 10 videos, 40 hours. 40 hours, even if it's just role playing, practicing. You trying to close people and overcome objections for anything. If you got a 5-year-old, hey, Timmy, you should go clean the kitchen. Dad, I don't want to clean the kitchen. Handle that objection and close it. If you have them in the clean, figure it out. Okay. You have to learn how to close. Okay. Learn how to handle object, ask for stuff. All right. I was on a flight and I still practice this stuff. The people are coming down with the snacks and the drinks and whatever. And I will ask them, look, can I get 2 of those and 2 of those, please? Right? And 9 times out of 10, they say yes. Sometimes the flight attendant will be like, well, sir, we only I have to overcome that objection and close it. Well, look, I'm a big guy. I need more calories. You see this lady right here? She's petite. That gentleman over there asleep. He ain't even want none. Can I just have his? All right, all right. You see, you got to overcome and practice closing and overcoming objections for give or take a work week and keep track. You only have to do this one time. Okay. Same thing with rapport, same thing with generating leads, same thing with onboarding. Ladies and gentlemen, if you read 5 books and watch 10 videos, you know more. The books will get you 70, 80% of the way. The videos will get you the other 10. If you read 5 books and watch 10 videos on almost any subject in the world, I don't care if it's axe throwing or Brazilian Jiu Jitsu or whatever. And then you put in one work week, you will know more and have experienced more than 99% of the people you know at that subject. Period. I did the same thing for axe throwing, same thing for Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, same thing for everything else. And you don't have to take 10 years to acquire the skills I have. If you really push it, you can get it done in 10 months or less, probably about 9 months. About 9 months. I've told you everything I did to acquire the skills I have and how long it took me. And I'm telling you, it shouldn't take you that long. But a lot of people, we are in a network marketing era where people, they like watching Facebook and people in network marketing saying things like, uh, join for $80 and no recruiting, no selling, just join, get a position and get paid. They just telling people that type of bull, and that stuff just quite simply isn't true. I don't know how else to put it. I just don't know how else to put it. Last thing I'll tell you this, and I can't wait to see everybody in Vegas, but we'll close the call with this. But that's the 5-10-40 system. That's what I've been using for years. I'm not going to say I invented that, but I learned it, duplicated it, I developed it by myself. I'm not saying nobody else does it that way, but nobody taught me that. That's just what I did, and it happened to work. 5 books, 10 videos, one work week, or 40 hours toward a thing, and you become amazing at that thing. And if you master those network marketing skills and concepts, it's just going to be real hard to lose with a company like HBN, with a company like GoDesign. It becomes very, very difficult for you to lose when you combine your skill sets and mindsets with the products and the pay plan of these companies. It is, y'all see the results. Okay, y'all see the results. All right. Well, yeah, that's it for tonight. We'll cover it on another one. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for your time. I want to thank Madam Paula Scarcella for hopping on, Donna Jacobs as well, Coach Marcus, Coach Kim, and everybody else. Congratulations again to Chelsea. And tomorrow we'll be posting a new $50,000 earner. And on Wednesday, we have back-to-back new $75,000 earners that we'll be posting on Facebook as well. So when you see those banners, save them, post them on your pages, and leverage the results of the people on our team who are moving and shaking, and model their examples. And you know what? Next up, it could be you. Okay. Y'all have a good night. God bless. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all in Vegas in a few weeks.